YouTube, this is another funny story of a machine that I worked on as a copier technician back in the 1990s. I walked into the door. This was a customer complaining about the machine jamming all the time. And it was an old black and white machine. Very old, back in the like mid-90s. So I go up to the machine without the customer and I run copies on the machine, no problem. No jam, no nothing. Everything was perfect. And she was sitting across from me on her reception desk and she said, "Ah, that damn machine. It always jams every single time I make a copy." I said, "Okay." So I stepped away from her, from the machine, and I said, "Okay, run some copies." Every time she would run a copy, the machine would jam. And I'm sitting there scratching my head going, okay, I just ran 500 copies without no jam. So I said to the lady, "Okay, step away, let me run copies." So I run another 300 to 400 copies while she's standing there. Not a single jam. She's like, "Okay." I said, "Okay, try it again." She goes up to the machine. She runs one copy. One jam. I'm like, okay, I remove the jam. She tries it again. One copy. Jam. I said, "Okay, ma'am, step away." I try one last time. I walk up to the machine. I run another 200 copies. It's me and her looking at each other. Okay, I was like, what is going on with this machine? Why is it that every single time I make a copy, it doesn't jam, but every time you make a copy, it does? So I make a joke and say, "You sure you don't need a priest? Because this seems kind of possessed, this machine. Like it doesn't like you. It doesn't seem to like your personality." So I noticed every single time she would walk up to the machine, she had rug carpets, carpets that are rugged, and she had shoes that weren't protected in terms of static electricity. And as she would walk up to the machine to touch the screen, I noticed that the machine would start to flicker like this. And soon as she hit the start button, because the machine was flickering with the lights, it was jamming. So I said, "Okay, lady, you know, you're gonna have to wear some different shoes or, do something differently every time you go up to the copy machine." And she looked at me strangely like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Don't you see you have the static in your finger coming off your finger when you touch the machine? There's actual static charge coming off." She looked at me strange like, "Okay, what are you talking about?" I said, "Man, just wear different shoes. That's the reason why you're having the problem." And she never called back. The next time I went there, she was wearing different type of shoes. Never had an issue, never had a problem. Machine was running beautiful. Um, so, needs to be said, if you're running a machine and you don't wear the proper shoes, and you call for service, and the technician come by and he checks it and there's nothing wrong with it, that's the reason why. So that's my funny story for today. In the series of funny stories, this is number 3. I have more coming out. Just trying to make sure that they sound good, because I'm remembering this stuff from back in the mid-90s, so I have to write the stuff down. But if you're interested, there's more coming out. There's other funny videos, other videos coming out that have different stories. I'll give you a preview of the next one. The next one's about a time when I went into Bellevue Hospital, and literally, I was kidnapped by a customer. No, if you're interested in that one, I'll tell you the next time. But until then, peace.
So, where do you want this?
Hey now, I ordered a new copier.
This is better than new, my friend. Allow me to demonstrate. Oh, what do we have here? Enlarges too.
Holy moly!
Even collates.
I'll take it.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
Hey, it's not plugged in. Hey, no, wait, no. Oh, that's right.